Hey y'all, what's going on? Okay, first and foremost, I see that I'm going to have to go to some real ridiculous measures to get my motherfucking skin back, y'all. When I tell y'all the stress done tore my skin all the way up, I'm gonna have to go back to some of my old tricks, honey. Looks like it. And with that said, let me tell y'all what's on my lips. I do believe, oh Lord, I want to say it's Dark Archer. Ooh, I gotta get the names down. See, she sent me before they even came out. Before she put the names on them and stuff, and y'all, I'm trying to memorize it. But let me tell you this right now. I'm going to put a link below. All mattes by the Shade Cosmetics are on sale, as well as the 5 shades of cream lipstick. She has a package deal on that, as well as a package deal on the mattes. So definitely go by and check out the Shade Cosmetics. I've already let folks know who's on my Periscope. You know, tomorrow we will be doing like a sale, or she will be doing, and I'll be on Periscope. So don't miss that. It's at Much Love from Nina, same as my Twitter. So follow me on Periscope. You know, to get that. You're gonna have to be there at Periscope to get it, okay? I'm just saying. Unless something changes, then I'll come back and put something up. But, Lord, I want to say this is Dark Archer, but this could be Vogue. At any rate, y'all, I got one layer on. One layer. When I tell you, put you some chapstick on them lips, honey, you good all day. You have to fight to the death to get it off, which you can. I use coconut oil, or you can use a little Vaseline or whatever to get it off. She uses her makeup wipe, and it comes off. You know, you're not just gonna wipe this off, I'm telling you. And if you mess around and do 2, the dreaded 3 coats, it's a whole 24-hour period. Beyond that, I'm just telling you. So y'all be sure to go over to Dashe Cosmetics. Y'all know I say Dasha, but it's Dashe Cosmetics, and check out the 2 package deals that she has. And don't forget about the Periscope and the Cyber Monday and all of that. So now that we've got that, and the fact that my skin looked like somebody then I can't. We just gonna move forward with it. It's no one or two ways about this shit. This is absolutely horrible. And now y'all know, of course, as always, I'm looking for something. And in this case, I'm looking for my damn cigarette, in which I probably knocked down. Yeah, I did, y'all. Excuse me. Ooh, not that my titty got hooked. And y'all, I'm not a rerun. This is the end of the day, so this is the Lounger, one of 6. Anywho, the hoes. Let's talk about the hoes. And yes, I do have Soul Train Award recording. Y'all, when I tell y'all that Erykah Badu read the dog shit out of Iggy Azalea, it was some unwarranted shade, but it was shade nonetheless, honey. She let her ass have it right there. I don't know that it was needed, but honey, I damn sure laughed. I'm just saying. But moving forward, we'll talk about that tomorrow or whatever. And for those who would say, much love, you missed a day. Technically, I had a couple of days where I did 2 videos. So, let that be the reason, okay? I was tired. Okay, now we can talk about the hoes 4 minutes in. Can somebody please tell me why Kim Fields is on the show? Could you tell me? Now, I'm not saying that to throw shade at her. It's just, you know, at first it was like it's refreshing, but now it's like, okay. But then on the flip side, when she had the whole breakdown with Phaedra, and she was talking about what makes her happy, what makes her tick, and all of that, it really spoke to, I think, what a lot of women, especially with younger children, freshly married, or even if you're a single mother or whatever, your children become your whole, you know what I'm saying, your whole life. And there's a point when you realize who I used to be is just so far pushed back that, you know, you can't believe it. You know, so that was a touching moment. I was glad Faye was there for her. Now, y'all know I teeter with Faye because Faye is a lot of fake. And we know that, but I hope that her heart was in the right place with this one. Just as I hope her heart is in the right place as it pertains to Miss Porsha. Because Miss Porsha is looking at her as a good Judy. They done went to the motherfucking lingerie store. And I do know it's lingerie. To get some shit. She's like, Duke is gone, honey. Let me get some new shit for me and him to share. He can wear it this week and I wear it next week. Moving forward. Speaking of that, y'all. Like I knew when I mentioned about Kim Field's husband, somebody left a comment was like, as usual, a black man that takes care of his children and loves his wife. Listen, my dad took care of his children and loves his wife and all of that, and they still married, and he still doesn't give me gay tease. So please miss me with that, because surely that is my life. You know what I'm saying? If you were trying to say, oh, well, you just don't, just because the man stays child, I don't get it twisted, honey. My life is that I am a daddy's girl. Please understand that. They still together now. So I'm just saying, all I said was leave that shit below. Now, that's in my opinion that I'm saying that he's giving off some tease. He is giving off some tease, and the word on the motherfucking curb is that she knows this about him. So moving forward on that, I get you had a right to your opinion, and I'm not. We can agree to disagree. It was just a bit of shade, but I still do feel like, honey, I feel like, he's giving me off some tease. Okay. Anywho, so Porsha, Phaedra, they out there, they shopping and looking for shit, and Faye gets her some sexy shit, and Porsha says it's about time she bought something sexy. Get her sexy back. Ever since it's been going on. Now, Porsha, girl, I don't know if you just delayed and late or whatever. Maybe you need to have a conversation with Candy, honey. Faye been having a man, and you know that as well as I know that. When he was still out, she had a motherfucking man. It is what the fuck it is, Faye knew her ass was cheating, But whatever, he gone, honey. She putting that sexy on for something. Okay, so we have that whole scene. Now, can I have a minute with... I don't even really want to talk about... There was the whole Candy and Cynthia scene. I'm okay with Candy, and what she's saying. And kudos to her with her pregnancy and all that. But I'm just not here for what Cynthia's trying to give me, bitch. I'm not here for a bitch. She blocked me. So I'm not here for it. But, give it an effort. Stay in there in the relationship or whatever. You know what it is, honey. And I mean, you're not going nowhere. But the one thing I did like that you was like, listen, a restaurant is not the tea, honey. It's not the tea for Uncle Ben. He seems to flop in everything that he does as far as a business girl. So I don't know if he needs to get Coke machines and become a vendor, sell some hair or some shit. I don't know. I better get a good one would be rice. He's definitely could sell the fuck out of some rice. I'm just saying. I don't know. Anywho, so we have that y'all talking, and it seems like it's a little friendship there between y'all. But like I said from the beginning, y'all, that there's no real true friends in this group. Nobody really totally digs anybody. And at first I thought that Faye and Candy did, but clearly Candy is not for putting up at far. She don't want the feds coming like they already done and snatching stuff up. She's not for that, and she's not for the pretending with you. With that said, though, Candy girl, you a throw a motherfucking rock and had a hand kind of bitch. You always have been that bitch. So, I'm okay with that. I accept it for what it the fuck is. What else we're gonna go into? Let me see. It wasn't no whole lot. I mean, of course, this is the beginning of the whole fight scene. But let me just go ahead and go into this. Now, Porsha, girl, you done got your good glistening bra on, honey. Then put your good shit on. You get ready to do the sexy chat with him. And you sitting there waiting. You get propped up. And And I'm wondering when he gonna hit you back when you gonna hear the ooh. Y'all know the little sound. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it at all, honey. You still sitting there. Next thing you know, and Bravo look, Andy, you so motherfucking shady. They show the sky and shit, and the motherfucking, they go from sunshine to the moon. Bitch, from light to dark, bitch, he still ain't got back with you. So who do you call after you sitting there waiting on him, and honey? Of course, by now, y'all done broke up, you done moved on, and you got somebody new. So you call Faye and you like, no, Faye calls you and it's like, what's going on, girl? And you like, I don't know. I'm sitting here in my funky low down shit that I bought the other day, but I'm just, with Duke and he didn't call and yada yada yada. And immediately Faye says, girl, the newness done wore off, honey. He done knocked the new off that ass. You know when the ass get old, honey, you regular old draws now. That's just bitchy bloomers now. That's what it is. So she's like, oh, really? I don't know. Oh, Duke. And I'm like, snap out of it, bitch. They talking. She's like, well, what I am going to do is go ahead and take me a good bath. Now, girl. Now, wait a minute, bitch. You mean you done put all this shit on, makeup and lips and shit, and you ain't had a bath, bitch? See, bitch, I'm not, Porsha. Me and you are right, girl, but I will never be here for you being spruced up, but you tart, though, bitch. That's like putting deodorant over funk. Like, I don't know. I'm not here for it, bitch. Like, I would have never said that. I'd have just said, well, I guess I better cool myself out, even though I had a bath. Bitch, I wouldn't even alluded to that, girl. You like, well, I guess I better hit this shower thing and take me. And I got what you were saying about the shower head and the whole hippity-dippity. Honey, you and Candy friends, get you some vibrating drawers and a vibrating lipstick. Or better yet, bitch, go whole hog and get that platinum rabbit. I'm just saying, but girl, when you said you was going to take a shower and you was already spruced, bitch. Okay. Moving on along, honey. We've had that whole scene. Now, apparently, Miss, and y'all, I'm only talking about the shit that stood out to me. No, I don't talk about everything. Let's move to the fact that Miss Kenya, she's having a whole little function, and she's inviting folks and all of that, and she gets in the car. First of all, she goes to Cynthia's house to pick Cynthia up, but Cynthia got this motherfucking birch bass sitting there, honey, with this long ass motherfucking blonde braid wrapped around and hanging. And apparently later on we find out that she's good best friends with She Will Not Sheree. So she's there, and Kenya instantly says, okay, well, it's Cynthia, I guess, since you bringing somebody extra or whatever. Which I have to admit, when you have something planned and you have a certain amount of food, drinks, or whatever the case, it's not okay to just add people on a whim. But I guess, this was a storyline I had to throw her in. So Kenya's like, okay. They in there riding and shit. The bitch begins to pull out her feet and stuff. She's like she was a ballerina. Instantly, Kenya is shading the fuck out of her bikini. This ain't the first pair of dog ass feet you done seen. Remember Claudia's feet looking like she had just stirred concrete with them feet of hers, honey. I can't. The bitch could chisel a whole motherfucking fountain, a whole motherfucking, I don't know. The bitch could chisel a building. I don't know. So it's like, oh, girl's like, oh, well, you're going to have, no. Cynthia says shade, and she's like, oh, no, what is shade? And girl, shade is that motherfucking braid, bitch. Oh, Lord. So Kenya, as she's already thrown shade, begins to explain to her what shade is in her opinion. So she's like, oh, okay. And she's like, well, I'm going to need a sign. And so Cynthia was like, so I'm going to go shade, So you'll know when it's shade. Instantly knowing when we come together, it's going to be some motherfucking shade tree going on. Of course, with these group of women, it's nothing but shade. But the shadiest bitch of all is not on there. So we're going to move forward. So then we had a scene where Candy is in the truck and she's kind of laid down. And with the, oh, I'm tired and pregnancy thing, which you can understand that. and they going to pick up Kim Fields. Now here comes Kim Fields walking, honey. She's always been the most uncomfortably built bitch this side of motherfucking creation. Now she's not the worst, because we know that Wendy Williams is the worst built bitch on earth, okay? That bitch is built like a motherfucking carton of eggs. I can't. That bitch is fucked up. That bitch is like a beat up swan. I don't know. Here comes Kim Fields and this shit, and I'm like, oh, okay, girl. Shots ain't it? Them motherfucking knees damn near crossed to the point where the bitch look like she's a mermaid. I can't and I will not. And Kim, girl, to add insult to injury, here you always come with this boofed ass blonde hair, girl. Why? Regine. Somebody. Oh, Lord, but you sweet as you can be, po thing, tink, tink. So, y'all can't with that her. And them motherfucking knees, when she walked down, like, I was like, is this bitch, what is she doing, a stanky motherfucker? I don't know. The bitch looked like she was a mermaid. They were so much, I can't. So, she gets in and they talking. And she says, well, I get to know you a little bit better. And she's like, I admire you and entrepreneurship. And everybody knows that Candy has done that thing. Honey, that bitch know how to pull a business together. And like she said, when the music shit wasn't going, or whatever, she went on to doing Candy Coated Nice. And now she got this huge business, And so she's like, oh, I really admire that. And they talked. And then Kim was like, as it pertains to, if I just want to oil my knees and get them apart and try something, and Candy's like, you mean you want to, add something else to, because she's like, had to help the bitch. So she's like, yes. She said, well, what about vibrating panties? Kim Fields said, honey, I don't wear drawers. No draws, honey. They restricted. They overrated. Immediately, I instantly thought, well, bitch, I can see that, because there's nowhere for the crouch to go. You got to put the leg like, bitch. So you sitting on that motherfucker drawless, bitch. But I get why you don't wear drawers, because you ain't got shit to put in them as it pertains to the back. I mean, of course, you got your vagina, but child. So instantly, I'm looking like, this bitch sitting down, this no drawers. Y'all know I was like, girl, I couldn't help myself, y'all. So they talking, and she's like, oh, well, I always ask, but I get embarrassed. And she's like, Candy says, as long as, start out small, not nothing that's going to make your husband think you're replacing him. Then she says, well, when he takes me there, I get loud. She's loud, and this is when the crickets is in my hair. Like, bitch, you get loud when he take you to the shopping or when you go to the store, bitch. Because y'all couldn't envision it. I couldn't, but let's move forward. So, they have a genuine conversation, and it is refreshing because she's not coming in with any bias towards anybody. So, but I'm just afraid that this show gonna just turn her whole outlook. So anyway, so she bubbles on and floats, twinkle, 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 because that's, whenever she comes on, it's just like, twinkle, twinkle, ha, ooh, I'm serious, and I can't, just a Little Mermaid, I've had it. But kudos to her, honey. Kudos, Regine. So, okay, we're going to move off of that. Then, let me see. There was a point when you got Porsha. She's bringing a girl who done already shaded Kenya about the lack of her products and being able to drink the shit. And, well, she was a messy bitch with that shit. Like, Porsha, real talk, why would you even bring her? She was messy. And I don't, I guess y'all trying to do the frenemy kind of thing. Just real talk, I don't understand why Kenya invited you. Kenya will never like you, and you will never fully like Kenya. So why the fuck pretend? Like, I can't do that. And I know, like, hell, I ain't gonna be on no motherfucking water, bitch, on a boat with a bitch who don't like me. Bitch, please. Some bitch ain't gonna have a life jacket. Okay? I'll be watching. I wish one of you bitches will make any sit down, bitch. We sitting through this whole function. That's the first bitch get bitch. I don't want to see nobody up but the captain and these children, these young men that are doing the drinks. If one of you whores get up, it's on in this bitch. It's on, and guess who gonna be the captain then? I can't, y'all. So they all there, they come, and Kenya sees that Porsha brought old girl. King is already tight and already with her shit. And she's like, oh, well, Candy said, is this everybody? And she's like, oh, well, I didn't invite, but of course, Porsha brought Miss Thing here, which I would have stopped her at the door. Porsha, you was wrong. And with that being said, I think Cynthia was wrong. But it is to King's discretion. And clearly, I wouldn't have had that bitch on there. How you thought, bitch, you was going to come and partake after letting her have it about them hair products, bitch. Behooves me, ho. Like, I would have been like, bitch, get the car. Tell me I call a cab for this bitch. We at Dock 9. Pick this bitch up. You will not. Will not. Now, I might not have did it that way, but then I'd have been like, you know what? I know I'm not for it, and I'm not going to fake the motherfucking phone. I'm not. You know, and this is the shit that gets me. But here's the other thing on the flip side. Why would Porsha bring her? It's not okay. You know, but whatever. So they on the shit. And at some point, here comes Sheree. Sheree was invited. She was hot to death, even though her ex-husband's best friend is there. When Sheree comes, she's like, oh, hi. Yes, I know her. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'm like, I get, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, why is this bitch needed? Okay, so moving on along, then the bitch with this long motherfucking ear braid wrapped around, this bitch says, oh, Candy, we met oodles of years ago when you was in Escape. Yada, yada. And I'm like, shut this motherfucking bitch up, bitch, please. Then if that wasn't enough, the bitch went on to say, oh, and my son's rap. We need to get together. Bitch, you didn't say nothing but dumb shit. Then when you said you was married to the white man who was the damn Nazi, get the fuck out of her, bitch. If I was Candy, I'd have told her, look, I came to relax, honey. No, I'm not taking meetings. Honey, if he was worth his motherfucking salt, I'd have heard this shit a long time ago. Like, bitch, who does that? And then, y'all, can y'all tell me why that bitch put the life jacket on? Then the bitch stood up and looked like she was on cue. Like Andy was like, okay, now, bitch, scratch your ass, bitch. Now stretch out, bitch, and turn it all about. Like, Jesus. The bitch put the life jacket on. Then she was walking out, like, put the swimsuit, then the light. What the fuck? I can't. In the midst of that, honey, y'all know they already got drinks and they're turning up and everybody's feeling good or whatever. Miss Honey Cabbage that Porsha brought, she begins to, you know, she ready to swim and do all this shit, which, bitch, you tried it. You so not motherfucking needed, bitch. Like I said, I would have stopped your ass on the dock. And Porsha, if that meant you wasn't going, then so motherfucking be it, because I don't think it's right to bring extra people to something that was not a +1. Like that, Meanwhile, they turning up. Cynthia's getting loose. At one point, Kenya and Sheree have a whole motherfucking shade fest. Like, bitch, I'm glad you came. And Sheree's like, bring cookies next time. And so. And she was like, well, girl, I thought I would, you know, so you can bake some. But then I said, but wait, bitch, you ain't got a kitchen. What the fuck? I can't. So they have that, but they seem to beat and work their shit out. It's like, we can kickle and cackle or whatever about it, and they move forward. But then when Sheree was on there and was getting ready to walk away and the skirt flew up, instantly she said, am I mooning y'all? And Kenya said, girl, you ain't got no drawers on. The bitch without drawers is Kim Fields, but let's thank God she didn't come in a dress. Sheesh. Although I could have liked it better, like if she would have did a maxi dress, but bitch is straight up and down. Like, girl, you ain't got no hips or nothing. Woo! Then while everybody's having a good time, Kim got this book and snacks and shit, and she get ready to go get in the car. I'm like, oh, poor baby. You know, but what's wrong with having a quiet, you know, subdued life or whatever? But sometimes you do have to kick back, and I think Kim is just, you know, forgot how to do that. But Kenya threw her motherfucking good snacks and her good Tupperware. I'd have been like, bitch, I need you to know. That was my good motherfucking Tupperware, bitch. I'm going to get you to jump in there in that canary yellow dress you got on and get my motherfucking shit in that Cleopatra canary yellow dress, honey. Anywho, she's, you know, so she takes it in stride. They want her to have something to drink. And did I just stab myself in the lip? I can't. They want her to have some drink. She's like, no, I do not drink, but you can get me a soda, some water. Porsha's like, girl, have a little something. No, you don't do that. When a person says that they do not drink, yet again, Porsha, with you. When a person says that, you do not throw that shit on them, like for real. She said she does not drink, move the fuck on. Okay, so she don't have nothing to drink. She's like, give me Sprite, Cola or something. I don't do that. At some point, it's like, Kenya comes up and says, oh, girl's been throwing shade. You know, on the phone, you know, Kenya's doing what Kenya does. And she says, really, she starts addressing old girl about talking about her shit there and what she said at her little function and stuff. So she's like, oh, but I said it in front of you and I said so-and-so. Bitch, no, bitch. You will never be getting down like that. No, bitch, you will not. And I thought she was a wrong bitch. That was Kenya's function. And y'all know I'm not a fan of Kenya's. But I will call the motherfucking shit as I fucking see it. And that shit was wrong. That jazzy bitch and bitch, you got good and nervous when she was like, no, this whole captain, I'ma need the buoy or whatever the fuck we get. Let this bitch float back on the motherfucking donut. She get the fuck off of her. And it's like, oh, well, I don't know. Then it's like, it's too much. And Porsha's like, well, wait a minute. It's something. And so Cynthia, something said about, oh, well, what is it? Porsha says, well, you her best friend. And, oh, let's don't talk about friends. And so I don't even know what the fuck Cynthia even went there for, bitch. I don't know. Because y'all was kind of kiki and cackling. And then when she was like, bitch, even though y'all been saying, bitch, you get all in your motherfucking feelings. So this is how the motherfucking fight starts. Y'all, Cynthia's so fucking not needed. Bitch, get on somewhere. Bitch, please. You get turned up for the wrong shit unless it's some extra shit. Okay, so you ain't digging her like that. But bitch, there was a time that you and Kenya had words. And I don't know why this bitch got so extra. Maybe y'all can help me and leave that shit below, because I think Cynthia blew this shit out of proportion. And then when Porsha's like, wait a minute, I was just saying that the bitch still wasn't buying it. Like, bitch, you had one drink too motherfucking many and was feeling your motherfucking pussy. Then you was standing up over her, which I don't understand again, why a bitch would let another bitch talk aggressively to her and stand up over her. Porsha's like, if I get up, it's gonna be something different. Bitch, you better than me, because when the bitch leaned over right here, I would have been through explaining the fact that I didn't mean it that way. So that bitch sachets on to the other end. They trying to help her. Then it's like, you know, Porsha's like, well, maybe I just need to go back here and talk to her because I didn't mean it that way. So she's trying to tell her, she's, you know, she realizes that Cynthia ain't buying that shit. And she's like, you are fake as hell. We've been calling bitches, and Candy said the same thing. So what made this number, bitch, be any different from the other bitches? You know, and then somebody, Kenya tried to get, I think it was Kenya that tried to get jazzy with Child Candy. And I'm like, really? Okay. I wouldn't be bothered with none of these hoes. None of them. So they going back and forth with words, and this pointing at all girl and this and that and other. So here we come to the motherfucking point where Cynthia says no more points. About this time, Porsha is up. She done got up. This bitch is up. And I'm like, kick that bitch dead in her motherfucking face. Kick that brand bronzy bitch right in her motherfucking face. Because you tried to tell the hoe she's feeling herself and then like dumb this, dumb that. Bitch, you the one that's dumb. Bitch. You see your motherfucking husband cheating on you and you know his motherfucking ass is cheating, bitch. He done cheated on you, took your money, to open 100 motherfucking businesses, bitch. Like, the fuck out of here with that. So, you know, they tussle and apparently I think Porsha's stomach or something got cut on her. Because when they come back, all you see is the dude over her. And I'm like, why the fuck they holding her like that? Fuck that. If I was bleeding even an ounce, I would have been waiting on the motherfucking exit for that bitch. Nah, bitch, you ain't gonna leave this boat without seeing me. No, God. And bitch, the only way you'd have got off, if you'd have jumped in that motherfucking water, bitch, was still. We could have, bitch, no. I can't with that shit. I hope she got to kick that hoe right in her motherfucking face. Fuck Cynthia and all that bullshit. Fuck you, bitch. It ain't gonna be that motherfucking long before you and that bald-headed motherfucking rice-eating bitch gonna be divorced any motherfucking way. Or at least, he gonna stay around long enough to do about 3 or 4 more motherfucking businesses, bitch. And then he might leave your stupid ass. I can't. Y'all, I'm not feeling what the fuck went on with that shit because she tried to explain it to her. Maybe y'all can show that shit to me differently, break that shit down, but in my opinion, the bitch did the absolute most. You know, so fuck Cynthia, bitch, fuck you, plus you blocked me, bitch. So y'all, that's my thoughts on the bullshit. Can't wait to see what happens next week. But I hope that Porsha got some lick in on that bitch. I hope she took a good heel to that hoe's face. I really do. So y'all mad at her. Y'all leave y'all thoughts below. Don't forget to go over to check out Dasha Cosmetics, honey. Get you that matte lipstick, that whole combo. And the lip creams, the 5 shades of lip cream. Get it in. Get it in. And let me tell y'all, tonight and tomorrow, Cyber Monday, is the last day that you can get a brick from over one of the bricks. And let me tell y'all, get that juniper berry. One of these from Alpha Sensi. You know my link will be below. Please go over, support your girl, and thank you to all of those who have. Thank you to those who have gotten it and then came back and bought something else because you liked it. Y'all got indigestion. Thank you to those that came on Periscope every time I'm on and ensuring your true feelings that you have about Sensi. If you have not tried Sensi and you don't have a warmer or whatever, let me tell you what you need to do. You need to click that link, go to the sales, get you one of them nightlights, baby. They're about this size. You can get one of these and one of the scents that's on sale over there for $20. Or if you want a nightlight that you find on sale and you want to win a Cypress, which will be no more come tomorrow, it's $20.50. I think that's what it's $20.50. So at $20, if you have not tried Sensi and you want to see what it is, get you a nightlight, you know, that's on sale, and get you one of the scents that's on sale over there. As for this, because I keep having to explain it, y'all, this is about 6 to 9 months worth of wax. Now, again, I only use one and my mama jacked me for the other square. This square right here was enough for me to put in 6 warmers that will last for a week or 2. This one right here, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on your burn. My mother probably be breaking hers down forever. You know, you can take these squares out and break them up. And again, this one is the apple butter frosting. Once these are gone, they will never come back. Let me show y'all. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. Oh, y'all. I'm going to put this in here. That ain't what I got going. I think I got... Cinnabon going right now. But let me get this out to show y'all, because I really want to show y'all how big this is. Look at this. And you can break this and, oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. And like I said, y'all know the panty droppers. Winter cypress. Davenport honey. Pull your drawers to the side, Davenport. Winter cypress is the same thing. Cedar cider. Business casual. My dear Watson. Mystery man. Let me see. If you're looking, because I had jotted down some sense. Listen, if it's something in particular, if you like clean, linen-like smells, get Clean Breeze. For the holiday, to me, my favorite, and it is one of my more sensual, sexy ones, is Cedar Cider. You can also get Apple S'more, which is good. It's good. It's good. So y'all go over. If you don't have one, get your nightlight and try that. Support your girl. And I thank y'all for all the support and love that y'all give me over here, for all the patience and the love and all of that. Okay? I just want y'all to know that. So I'm out of here, y'all. I'm still tired from Thanksgiving. I'm so tired. Like, and I don't know what. I think I need to go in because I've been really, really fatigued and stuff like that. So I need to see what's going on. And yeah, and look at this. It's like distress. This is not the first time my skin has done this. Just from stress, and I just kind of want it to get back to itself. I feel better if my skin looks better, but it is what it is. I have to come how and who I am. Meet me where the fuck I'm at. And that's the way you need to see people in your life, and when you meet people or whatever. Don't be bowing down and changing up and switching and changing your swag for somebody. Meet them. If they can't meet you where the fuck you at, leave them where the fuck they're at. You understand what I'm saying? I just felt the need to add that in, because before I came on, I looked and I was like, oh my God, I need to put some makeup on. Fuck that. I put some lips on. This is my motherfucking face. And if you've been following me, you know for the last 6 months or so, I have been going through, but still and yet God is true to his word. And even though he has been right there with me and my family carrying us through. So, you know, I just wanted to kind of share that and say that, because I did have a moment and I had to check myself where I was like, oh, bitch, are you really around? You know, so anyway, y'all, I just kind of wanted to share that with y'all. Let me get off of here before I get to getting too motherfucking deep. Let me say this. If you have a help a sister out or advice or anything like that, muchlovefromky@icloud.com. Any story ideas, news, or anything like that, same email, muchlovefromky@icloud.com. On Periscope, it's at Much Love From Nina. On Facebook, at Much Love From Nina. On Twitter, Much Love From Nina. And the same thing for Instagram. Same thing for Blair. So anywho, y'all, I'm out of here. Be sure to go back and check out the Cincy. Get it in. Get your. Y'all get this. You don't have to get this one. We have 6 different ones. I had a lady that got, girl, and you did that. She come through and was like, you know what? I'm going to get one of each. And I was like, come on. Get it, honey. I've been kind of going back and forth chat with her. Like, you know, she got her little confirmation and everything. And she's like, wow, that was kind of quick. You know, and I was like, let me know when you get it. I want to know what your favorites are or whatever. She got that. And she got the companion, the premium Cincy companion set, where she got 2 premium warmers and 6 of the, you know, regular size Cincy's. And just again, to give you, this is my Cincy drawer, y'all. Let me tell y'all, for those that like sweet pea, please get this sweet pea vanilla. This is really, really good. She got 6 of these, her 2 warmers, and then 1 each of these. I was like, hello. She was like, I should be good on wax for a long time. I said, well, I'm glad that she did, but I know I won't see this customer again for at least a year or better. You know, so y'all, I'm out of here. Much love. Bye.